Hey everyone, it's good to see you. I know it's been a while. At the end of this video, I'll be sure to let you guys know what I've been up to and why I've been gone for so long. But anyways, I'm on a little hike here, and it rained all night and it rained all morning. Now, the sun's only been out now for a few hours. It stopped raining just a few hours ago. Everything is soaking wet. So I thought I'd take a few minutes here, show you guys what I believe is the best way to start a fire when everything is soaking wet. So let's get started. Now, when it comes to finding sticks for our Firelay, it's important to try to find sticks that haven't been laying directly on the ground. This cedar tree is a perfect example. It's been laying over for a couple of years, so I know it's good and dead. It has all the sticks we could use for our Firelay. We can get everything from this one tree right here. Now, when it comes to the thickness of the sticks that we want them to be as thin as possible. These are still wet. Even though they're not as wet as the sticks that are on the ground, these are going to have some moisture in them. So it's important to get sticks that are about as thick as pencil lead, maybe no thicker than a pencil. Now, after we've gathered up all our sticks, it's very important that we just don't place our sticks directly on the ground and try to light it. We want to try to find something to put in between our sticks and the ground. Right here is some really thick outer bark. Already feels a little bit dry. It'd be perfect. Grab a few strands of this, put it on the ground, set our sticks right on top of it. Now, as far as tinder material goes, it's kind of the same deal. We don't want things that have been laying on the ground. Chances are they're still wet. Now, we can take the time to process some fatwood out of some red pine trees. I see a few over there. But if you're lucky enough to have a birch tree in your area, gather up all of this birch bark. There are many different types of birch trees depending on where you're from. In my neck of the woods, we have river birch. It has this paper bark that is very thin, so it takes a spark very easy. But all of this bark here is filled with resins and oils. Burns very hot. Great for when everything is wet. Now, I'm pretty archaic with just about everything that I do. I try to keep everything as simple as possible. My Firelay is no exception. There are a few different Firelays that you can do that work very well. There's the V Firelay, there's the elevator Firelay. Me, I just take my sticks, throw them on the ground, create a V right here, enough room for all my tinder. Now I'm gonna grab all my birch bark. Don't skimp on the birch bark. Grab as much as you can use, especially when things are wet. Now, here I have my Pathfinder Swiss Army knife. It's got a saw on it that has a 90-degree spine on it. So all I'm gonna do, plant my hand down, grab my ferro rod, and you can use a lighter, whatever it is you have. There we go. Now, all I do is take my sticks, place them on top. Don't press down, just kind of let the sticks fall wherever they fall. Fire likes chaos. It's important to remember that. And there we go, a sustainable fire built under wet conditions. Challenge yourself. Next time there's a big downpour, get out there and do it. Another thing you can do is, if it's raining at the time, set your tarp up. Set it up really high between the trees. Build your fire. Once you know it's gonna go, take the tarp down. Find maybe a natural shelter. Like there's a down tree right over here that's leaning. Maybe I can put my fire underneath that. Keep some of the rain off of it. Just think about things like that when you're building fires. Now, before I put this fire out and hike on out of here, I just want to ask you guys for a big favor. You guys, if you've watched me from the beginning, I've mentioned a few times that I love motorcycles. I ride motorcycles every chance I can get. Now, I entered into this contest, and I know there's thousands of people that have entered, but I figured, heck, what do I got to lose? It's a contest to build a custom chopper with Paul Sr. from Orange County Choppers. And to build one with him would be pretty cool. The only way I can win, though, is votes. So I have a link down below. Be sure to click that link, vote for me. I don't think it asks for any personal information or anything like that. It's simple. You just click the link, vote for me. I'm not sure if you can do it more than once. If so, vote as many times as you have time for. I appreciate it. Yeah, it'd be cool to do that. And I may even do some motorcycle camps coming up soon too. So just be on the lookout for that. But as far as where I've been the past few months, honestly, it's as simple as work's been crazy, and I actually bought a house. That was probably the worst. I mean, that took up a lot of time. there was a lot of back and forth and with the bank and with the homeowner and things like that. It was a really long process and took up a lot of time, like I said. So that's over with. We moved into the house not too long ago, so my stress level was down a lot. But I hope to be out here a lot more, and I appreciate all you guys who have stuck around and have sent me messages asking if I'm okay. I appreciate it, and I'll try to get back out here as soon as I can. Until next time, guys, check out my links below, and I'll see you all in the next one.